Mission Hospice is a nonprofit community-based hospice that started nearly 40 years ago. We have our hospice program, which is mostly provided in the homes. How do you feel? But then now we have this ability to provide care here at the Mission House, which is a 24-hour nursing care here on site all the time. And hospice care provides support not just to the patient, but it provides support to the family.
As soon as we came through the front door, we just knew this was totally different from anything we had imagined.
When I saw Mom's room, she had her own room. If she wanted to, she could hang personal pictures or anything she wanted. It was probably the closest to coming home without being home.
Yeah. It worked out very well.
And that made me feel, very comfortable, and that Mom belonged here in her final days.
Bright, open, inviting, loving. The light from the outside was coming in, and you could feel the love from the inside going out.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Everybody was just so open.
She came at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and literally by 7, it was like we were all here. She loved that we were all here all the time. It was such a relief that she was relaxed and comfortable and not in pain.
It was the best decision I've ever made. I feel in the 2 weeks he was here, we restored our dignity. We really did.
Love you, Gabby. Thank you.
It was super peaceful, super quiet, super clean, and every single person that entered our room would greet us with, "We are so blessed to work with you."
And for all of you, I'm very grateful.
We have a whole multidisciplinary team here that the patient and families beck and call pretty much 24 hours a day, with nursing care and social work and physician support, volunteers and therapists and spiritual counselors. You just don't find that in almost any other environment.
Our volunteers come here and they give so unselfishly to everyone, and they sit at the bedside, sometimes in total silence, sometimes reading a book, sometimes sharing tea or coffee, but always fully present.
I felt like I had the support of the nursing staff and the physicians, and I could just be the daughter. So that was a big relief.
There's no restriction on visiting hours. We have beds that can roll into the rooms so family members can sleep in the same room with the patient.
Family members are surprised when they feel such acceptance, such peace, and feel, oh, well, this is not such a terrible thing. In fact, it's a beautiful, profound part of life. And we come to discover and accept that.
You got the starring role.
Gave us all time to spend with my mom. It was a place where all her friends that wanted to come could come, and they did. And it was such a peaceful time.
The peace that passes all understanding comes through this place. And when you walk through the door, it is like you've walked out of chaos into heaven.
Mission Hospice is a very special place. They treated him with extreme dignity, and that's what my heart will always be grateful for.
My mother had the most beautiful, peaceful end of life that anyone could imagine. And then my father witnessed that in a way that gave him peace. I asked him, "Is there anything you would have done differently?" And he goes, "I still can't believe the way it went, that it was like perfect."